Respected engineers and friends, there was some additional or innovation or like that work on which following guidance was requested by one of our WhatsApp friend. I need technical guidance considering safety and ease of operation. Is shared construction is permitted by EI. Is EI permission needed for charging shared work? This being additional work or innovation, whatever it may be new work as per regulation number 43 of CA regulation. You have to take permission of the said work before charging of the electrical inspector. And as far as the procedure we were following, as soon as the work was started, the electrical inspector was intimated, and after completion again he was called for inspection and given permission to charge the line. Number of times oral permission was being given. Now, what about the provision? Provision is here. Regulation number 43 says approval by electrical inspector. Installations will be required to be inspected. Commencement of supply or recommencement above shall be as per the specific notification to be issued by the appropriate government. Under clause 10 of subsection 2 of section 176 and subsection 1 of 162 of the Act. Second, before making an application to the electrical inspector for permission to commence or recommence supply after an installation has been disconnected for 6 months and above at voltage exceeding 650 volt to any person, the supplier shall ensure that electric supply line or apparatus of voltage exceeding 650 volt belonging to him are placed in position properly joined and duly completed and examined, and the supply of electricity shall not be commenced by the supplier for installation of voltage needing inspection under this regulation unless the provisions of regulations 12 to 29, 11, 33 to 35, 44 to 51, and 55 to 77 have been complied with, and approval in writing of the electrical inspector has been obtained by him. In short, you have to take the permission of the electrical inspector before charging installation, provided that the supplier may energize the aforesaid electric supply or apparatus for the purpose of test specified in regulation 46. Just test charge. For test charge, permission is not required, it is said. Further, the owner of an installation of voltage exceeding 650 volts shall, before making application to the electrical inspector for approval of his installation or additions thereto, test every circuit of voltage exceeding 650 volts or additions thereto, other than an overhead line, and satisfy himself that they withstand the application of the testing voltage set out in sub-regulation 1 of regulation 46 and shall duly record the result of such tests and forward them to the electrical inspector. Provided that an electrical inspector may direct such owner to carry out such tests as he deems necessary or accept the manufacturer's certified test in respect of any particular apparatus in place of the test required by this regulation. Further, the owner of any installation of voltage exceeding 650 volt who makes any addition or alterations to his installation shall not connect to the supply with apparatus or electrical supply lines comprising the said alterations or additions unless and until such alterations or additions has been approved in writing by the electrical inspector. In short, any addition alterations are to be got inspected by the inspector before charging that. In short, friends, we are not strictly following the regulations. However, somebody may crop up a question. Now declared voltage is even though declared voltage is sufficient, safety engineers are not yet appointed by the government, and at present inspections are being carried out at numerous places by the electrical inspector. Hence, all these provisions are applicable as per my opinion. Or if there is any contrary opinion, kindly post. Myself, Ramdas Khandagade, retired Chief Engineer and National Safety Council member. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube video channel for such safety-related videos. Friends, kindly study deeply regulations, IS codes, and supply specifications. Thank you.